Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. You know, the goal of this channel has always been to get you guys in the group that actually make money. Unfortunately, over 90% of people lose money in crypto, and I want to change that. So therefore, I may not tell you what you want to hear, but I'll tell you what you need to hear to make informed decisions. That being said, today we're going to dive into what Coinbase is up to, and it is spectacular, possibly. But we're going to talk about the positive and the downside. That's one thing I see people don't want to talk about in crypto, the downside. But then they end up all the way through the cycle and they're down 80%. Well, you should have talked about the downside, guys, and I say that with love. So anyway, hit the like button, and I'm just going to rant away. I'm really tired, but I wanted to get this video out to you because I think it's important, and it could be really good news. We'll just have to see how it plays out. All right, hit the like button. Let's dive into it. Okay, for the most part, things are down right now. Now, I want to bring something to your attention, guys. AB was pumping like 60% up today. Well, we put that in our inner circle, and look at this crash. And the reason we put that in our inner circle, guys, and I don't want to talk you into learning to short or not, which we'll talk about at the end, but you need to understand how it works. Because what I think is happening at the moment is all these tokens that have been beaten down month after month, someone was shorting those. Well, when you short, that means you've already sold it. So you have to buy it back. That's why we get these pumps off the bottom, and people that don't understand that start FOMOing in. Oh, look, my favorite token's starting to pump. Here we go. The world's waking up. No, that's just those short sellers taking profits after a month of making a ton of money. But look at AB, guys. We posted in our inner circle at this blue line. It was up. I mean, honestly, we nailed it. It's down from 60% up to 13% up. Guys, that's huge move if you are on leverage. That being said, did I say hit that like button? Hit the like button. Let's dive into the positive news. Guys, Coinbase is rolling out a launch pad. Now here's some alpha. Now think about all the launch pads you may be invested in. You don't need a token. Just like when Coinbase launched Base, the biggest layer 2 out there, no token needed. That being said, hopefully they are going to launch a token, and it will probably be my biggest bag. But right now, Coinbase is making a lot of moves that it was trying to do during the last administration, but now that they have legal clarity, guys, they are rolling out some big stuff. Now, if you were around a couple of years ago for the IPOs, it was unbelievable. Things would come out, they would pump, they would dump, but then they would absolutely explode. And you literally could make some life-changing gains, even though the early investors and the VCs were dumping on you. It was pretty positive. Well, that may be coming back because now Coinbase is going to be launching new projects, and then they're going to list those. So then immediately retail has a place to buy. Now, that could be extremely positive. However, just like with everything else, guys, we are never getting a fair shake, and you have to understand that. So, like when you look at this, guys, right now, they've already had early investors for the new token Monad, which we're going to talk about in a second. So keep that in mind. But look at this, guys. JP Morgan just launched their deposit token on Base. the institutional money, their customers are going to start moving into crypto. That's extremely positive. But let's see. And Coinbase token could be worth $34 billion as per JP Morgan. But here's the problem, guys. It may launch at $4 or $5 billion, and we are already at risk to be dumped on. So that's a lot of positive news. Now, the first token to be launched is Monad. It's getting a lot of buzz. Supposedly, it's the biggest, baddest EVM compatible blockchain out there. We will see, and we need to see the tokenomics and everything else. However, this is the point I was trying to make a minute ago. Monad to raise $188 million in Coinbase first token sale. You know people are in front of us and bought it at pocket change. Well, they're going to dump on us again. So that being said, I truly believe, guys, that the IPO season could start back up again and bring a lot of money into crypto. But does that mean we're going to get a fair shake? I don't think so. But it does mean you can make money if you understand the game. If you do get in early and you make a 3, 4, 5x, take your profits, move on. Learn to short, and things will be good. Guys, this cycle is different. It's been brutal. But the people telling you that you can do no research and just buy your favorite altcoin and you're going to get life-changing gains, especially when they have bad tokenomics, and stop following those fools. It's starting to get to the point where you just want to slap them around a little bit. It's bizarre how people will lie to you about your money. That being said, guys, be on the lookout for the base token, because that might be one of my biggest bag, and Monad and the new launch pad on Coinbase. Now, guys, if you want to learn to short, I truly believe I have the best shorting course ever created, and I want to build the most dominant short community in crypto. And we don't short like most people, guys. We short the pumps. We short things like what I just showed you on red days when you get a big green candle, because we understand the game. If you want to learn the game, for $250, you get my shorting course, 13 videos, walks you through everything you need to understand when it comes to my strategy. Then you get a Zoom call and you get 5 months of my inner circle. Guys, that's worth more than the $250 for the entire proposition. So, guys, reach out if you want to learn to short. And if you don't, guys, you probably need to learn to short just to hedge. If you're looking to hodl, you need to learn to hedge your position, because these things are going to crash, as we've seen. And we're in the bull market, so wait till the bear. You can make money all the way down. Now, if you need some help with your portfolio, you want to move things around, for $250, I give you my portfolio course that answers every question you could probably have when building out a portfolio from A to Z. How to dollar cost average in and out, how to take profits, when to take profits. It talks about market cap, tokenomics, which are two things people lie to you constantly. Those are probably the two most important things in crypto. Don't listen to the fools that lie to you about that. But anyway, guys, $250. You get the course. You get a Zoom call where we go through your portfolio and I answer any questions. And it's 5 months of my inner circle for only $250. Or you can just join the inner circle. That being said, guys, I'll leave a link down below in the comments, my email, reach out, or in the description. But whether you take me up on any of that or not, guys, you probably need to get a new game plan, especially when it comes to take profits. The games have changed. No one's buying spot. No one's hodling. Everyone that is investing in crypto, 80 to 90%, more like 90, are investing in spot on leverage, and you're going to keep getting the volatility. But the smart investors, the smart traders, are going to keep extracting money from you, and you're going to be the exit liquidity. So if you have an interest, reach out. But guys, whether you do or not, do yourself a favor. Take profits. Are you going to become the profits? And if you're looking to hodl into the future, thinking this stuff is going to change everything, you should watch the Fed Crypto Payment Innovation Summit. And you'll realize Wall Street's here. Cryptos are not stock, and most of these utility tokens don't make any money. They're not the future. There's nothing special about it. And Wall Street and the banks have all the customers, all the powers. They've just been waiting on regulation, and now they're rolling out their dominant blockchains. So, that being said, remember this. If the majority were right, the majority would be rich. So hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And either way, guys, come back, be part of this community. I'm still bullish, but guys, it is rough out there if you don't have a good game plan and if you've just been listening to the FOMO. All right, guys, take care.